Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, it's a survey.
Okay. Because I see no responses going in on the survey. And I just wanted to make sure that y'all saw the survey because I'll be doing door prizes based off of information from the survey.
I was looking to see to put the link to it in the chat because it might be
Oh.
hard to manually type it out.
Oh yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah.
That's why you keep people that are smarter than you around. All right, you guys can still see the survey? The slide?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So after I get some numbers in here, I'll do a random spin. Please see. All right, we will go ahead and get started. Welcome everyone. I have pasted in the chat the link for the survey. I will paste it again in case anyone came after and they're not able to see it. I suggest that you fill it out sooner rather than later because I'll be doing a door prize in just a moment and I'll be picking a random number and the person who's closest to that number without going over will be winning our first door prize. Which, if you're curious, is a 1-year membership to EGH and a 3-month subscription to Try Half Me. All right. Got a couple responses. Let's see. And I think I said between 1 and 50. All right, so first up is 25. All right, so the closest to that number without going over. Looks like it is 22, and that was
Elise.
It was Miss McGowan. Congratulations, ma'am.
I'm going to Disney World.
I will do one more, so it does not look like it is a plug. All right, 42. Let's see. Looks like 35. And there are two.
That's mine. 35 is mine. I'll gift it to someone else.
Wait. There's two people. There's number 3 and number 7. So number 7 is Nayana, and the second person is you. So Nayana, okay. Beckett, Elise.
No, I'll offer mine to someone else.
Okay.
You can pick another number at random.
Okay. Let's do this one more again. 33. Let's see. Summary. The closest is 26. And that one was, let's see.
And then to confirm, Nayana did win, right?
Katrina, yes, Nayana and Nayana won, and then also Katrina has won.
Yay! Thank you.
Yes.
All right, so you guys both get 3-month subscription to Try Hack Me and 1 year paid membership for BGH. So I will go ahead and get started. All right, so welcome to the Q3. You guys can hear me okay, right? Probably should ask that.
Yes.
Okay, welcome to the Q3 BGH Town Hall. I am Tanisha. We've got a couple members of our leadership team that are in the room as well, so you can probably see those. Elise is our CISO, and then Beck is our COO, and Renee is our, I think like she just had a title change, but she might be our director of membership, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
Okay, so those are the folks that are within the BGH team that you can reach out to if you have any questions, if you want to direct chat them, if you have a question that I'm not answering or you don't want to bring up, but just so that everybody is aware. So who are we? BGH, which is Black Girls Hack, our formal title is BGH Foundation. It's a 501c3 organization that was created to bring awareness and provide resources to help increase diversity in cybersecurity. So we've got a number of brands underneath our BGH multiverse, as I like to call it, including the Black Men Hack, Black Girls Hack, Kids, My Squad Hacks. We got Next Cyber, SquadCon, and there's actually some more that are going to be coming soon. So who do we serve? Simply, the answer is you. While our mission is focused on increasing the opportunities for Black women trying to get into cybersecurity, our organization is open to everyone. So it doesn't matter if you are male or if you are not Black, or even if you're not a hacker. The only communities that we do not serve are bad humans. So be nice and supportive, and then you can stay. So what is the purpose? The purpose of our town hall is basically to see what the organization is doing well, what we can do better, and how we can better serve our community. So in order to facilitate this conversation, what I'll do is I'll start off with what is it that we offer, and then I'll open it up for everyone to basically come off of mute and let me know what is working, what is not working. I'll talk a little bit about what we need from you as a nonprofit, and then also what do you need from us in terms of, which training programs that we don't currently offer would you like to see, which partnerships would you like for us to build, things of that nature. So I will go from there. So what do we offer? We currently have a bunch of study groups that are in progress. So for example, we have Security Plus, we have EJPT, which is by INE. We've got Pentest Plus, which is from CompTIA, the CCRF, which is from Accolade. We've got a CISSP study group that is going on, and that is from the group whose name left my brain.
Destination certification.
No, that's who we're partnered with, but I forget who offers the CISSP.
ISC2.
Oh, ISC squared.
ISC squared, yes, thank you. And we have the PNPT study group, which is by the Cyber Mentor, and then we have a Let's Defend study group where they basically just go through and do all things blue. And those are held on I believe a weekly basis at this point. So what do we do as far as workshops? So these are the workshops that we've had this year. This is just some of them. We have our Bring Out a Hacker work days, which are basically a day in the life conversations with people who work in the industry. When we do these, we typically do them like on Sundays at 2 p.m. We'll probably be back on the grind with those in the coming months. We've started a new workshop. It's called Burst Suite or Bust. I think that is starting, if I'm not mistaken, in beginning of October. We have New Year, New Lab, and New Year Who This, which are basically what to do with your new lab and then how to make your new lab. So those will be taking place in January. So the signups for those I think are available currently now. We'll also be doing some intermediate level to help people who are looking to work on their cloud skills. So we'll be doing one in AWS, one in Azure, and then one in GCP and Google Cloud. So if anyone's interested in those, and those have a nominal cost, but we're also teaching you how to do this basically in real life. And there's a couple other things that you'll be learning as well. We did Ethical Hacking Explained, Slow, and then also the blue version. intro to capture flags. We're starting back up with Friday Night Labs. And then also we'll be doing a new year, new job, how to get from QA to cybersecurity. That'll be coming up in the new year as well. So other workshops which we've done this year include Over the Wire Bandit, Over the Wire Nadas. We've done some lunch and learns, some topic specific workshops. We just did one last week on improving your posture and some of the things you can do to, help stay sane. And then we also do some vendor specific trainings depending on, who's interested in presenting their company's applications. All right, so who do we partner? We partner with a lot of different organizations. These are just some of the ones we do. Some of these folks offer, just basically their friendships and they promote us. Some of these offer, things like discounts. So like we have a discounted rates for CompTIA, EC Council, Cyber Mentor, a lot of the certifications that we offer as a part of either our programs, we get discounts on those. So we offer partnerships with those. Some of these just provide us with training. So if you're interested in any of these partnerships, let me know. We actually had somebody who started I think it was a doctorate program at Capital University, and they didn't realize that we had a discount with that. So they were able to actually get some money off of their tuition through our relationship with Capital Technical University. So take a look at the folks that we partner with, and if any of that seems interesting to you, or there's anybody that you would like for us to join partnership with, let me know. I have no problem shooting shots, so I just need to know what shots need to be put out there. And then also SquadCon. SquadCon is our annual conference. It is held in Las Vegas each year during Hacker Summer Camp. Last couple of years, we brought a whole bunch of people with us, including our scholarship folks. And, next year we're looking to bring some more scholarships, which receive paid travel, food expenses, hotel, all of that, to be able to go, because we're trying to reduce the financial obstacles for people who are trying to get into cybersecurity. So what do we offer? If you're not familiar, BGH offers 2 levels of memberships. We offer a free membership and then we offer a paid membership. So this is actually going to be changing in the new year. But for now, basically we offer the 2 levels. So our free level gets access to all of our workshops, our jobs channel, mentoring, resume reviews, mock interviews, our weekly practical skills labs, which are hands-on training that are available on our events page. We also have the We Got Next Cyber program, which is for 9th through 12th graders. That's at no cost. BGH Cares, and then BGH scholarship eligibility. So we've got a couple of scholarships that we do each year that are basically open to everyone. And then we also have our Hacker Frogs program, which is currently kindergarten through 17 years old. So what do we offer for paid memberships? So access to a membership only channel, which is called Project Brain. You get a $50 discount on any vouchers that you're buying from EC Council or CompTIA. And we've got some discounts on others as well. We have Now Secure mobile penetration training for all. I think there's also some secure development that's available from Now Secure, Cloud Academy. We do not have the INE premium free anymore. So I'll update this slide, but we do have discounted INE vouchers, early access to free training offers, scholarship programs, and partner benefits like free giveaways, discounts on swag, early access, first look at conference tickets and programs, because we frequently get free conference tickets to things, eligible to be able to apply for BGH Cares scholarship programs, discounts on paid training and workshops, and then eligibility for our scholarship program, and then also early access to partner mentoring workshops and events. So when we partner with various companies and they're saying, hey, we'll review your resumes or whatever the case may be, people who are in Project Brain, which is our paid memberships, get access to those, or early access to those offers. So some of the things that are coming soon, we're working on curriculums for a leadership program for secure coding, network security, also for bug bounty, and then we're going to be increasing our kid and teen programming as well. So I will open it up now for what is working. So what are the things that you guys think that we're doing well? And then we'll say, because we want to start off on a good note, and then we'll say, hey, what are some areas that we can improve in? And we'll go from there. So does anyone want to kick us off?
I'll go first.
Yes, ma'am.
What is working? Honestly, the communication in Microsoft Teams. I have the app on my phone, so just like you announced the meeting, anytime you guys have a message to like send to us, I get it immediately. So you guys are really good with communication, especially Kawana.
Love that for her and for us. Awesome. Anyone else have anything that is working well?
Yeah, the fact that BGH stated is a very open organization that accepts persons from all genders and all over the world. So that's still working great.
Awesome. Anybody else have any thoughts? No? Trainings for beginner, is that something we're doing well, or is that something you want to see more of? Okay, we do well for trainings for beginner and senior folks. Anyone else have anything they want to contribute? Variety of workshops are available during the week. Well, yay. All right, there are no other comments about things that are doing, that are working. I will take the opportunity to remind you about the survey that is going on. Beck just dropped the link, and I will do another drawing. And again, this is for numbers 1 through 50, and the closest you come to the number without going over. 42, let's see. So that is number 36, is the closest I see. Actually, number 38 is closest. And that is this Miss Gibson?
Yes, ma'am, it's me.
Okay, all right. Oh no. Awesome. All right, so we had one more thing that says, I love the plethora of sponsorships and partnerships that BGH has. Awesome, thank you. All right, so what is not working? What can we do better at? Where can we improve? Don't be shy. April, what can we do better at? April,
Yes,
what can we do better at?
we can improve on some of the training offerings that we offer. I was thinking about getting some more hands-on things that people coming into tech can really be able to build out some things to put on their resumes.
Okay. April broke the ice. What else you got for me? Eustace?
I was going to say it'd be good if we could have certain people that actually work in certain industries, that they could actually come in and sort of give us insights on what it's like in the real world.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think we do that. Do you want it to be interactive? Because we do that with the Bring a Hacker to Work days, where we have people come in on to talk on specific, job titles.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. Yeah.
But I will note that.
Yeah. And again, it's literally if they have the time even to run, like say like a couple of weeks, So let me say like 4 weeks, maybe, I don't know, one session, and probably go through and we could ask questions. Because a lot of these stuff, you can do it academically, but when you actually start working, it's a different sort of situation. So it would be good to know the real insights. I was just thinking of, yeah.
Got you. I love it. Thank you. Someone said, I appreciate the wealth of information provided to become familiar with the cybersecurity field. Beck, you got thoughts?
Yeah, to Eustace's point, I think consistency. So we have Bring a Hacker to Work Day. The last couple times that we've done it, it hasn't been in front of a live audience. It was just to record and put onto the podcast. And that was, reflective or dependent on the participants' schedule. But to his point, like for us to bring back more of the live audience, ask the question, and then to have it more consistently. And then to that end, if there are folks that you all follow or know or you think would be interesting on LinkedIn or wherever, if you can share those names, just like how Tanisha said, she is not afraid to shoot a shot. We can potentially approach those folks to speak as well. So that is something that we are mindful of and are trying to do more consistently. So to that end, as far as something to improve the consistency of it, and then making sure that you all are aware that it's something that we're doing.
Talking on mute, sorry. Anybody else have anything that they would like improved or added or that we could do better?
Yeah, it's going back to where you was initially showing on the slides, and you see like you had something mentioned in a burp suite.
Mhm.
I didn't know nothing about that, and I just done a search on the Teams. I didn't see anything come up. So where would you find that information?
Good question. It's on our website, blackgirlshack.org/events.
Okay.
So that's the basically master of record for all the things that we're doing. So the burp suite or bust classes, I believe they start either the first or second week of October, and I want to say that they're on Wednesdays.
So it's a good idea then. So we look on the Teams and we also check the website.
Yeah,
Yep.
so we can definitely
Okay.
make sure that the things that we're putting on the website end up in Teams as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then someone said enrollment of program notification that you've been enrolled. I missed that I have a request to join a group rather than joining automatically. It could just be my experience. So you just want better notification that you've been that you've made it into the program and it's getting started, basically. Yes, okay, we can do that. Does anybody else have any thoughts?
One other thing, I know you sent out an email, I think it was last week, regarding, I think, what needs to be done regarding if you are on any programs, but I was kind of confused. I've seen it mentioned in the Teams, and like I said on the email, but I couldn't understand exactly what needed to be done. So I'm just mentioning it because I was kind of lost. I couldn't work out what we weren't doing.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
So we've got, I think there's maybe 125, maybe 150 people who are enrolled in BGH training programs. So those programs are basically 12 to 18 months. And they basically involve a lot of communication. So those of you who are BFFs with Kawana, because she reaches out to you on a consistent basis. So the expectations for those programs, instead, in addition to, studying for those certifications, passing your exams, you have to let Kawana know when you're taking your exam so that she can follow up and get your results for you. She needs to know whether you took it, whether you passed or failed. She needs to know like when you're ready for your next set of study materials. So, people, although they start off at the same time, like some people are able to finish their programs quicker, or some people take a little bit longer, right? So Kawana keeps track of all of that so that we can get the impact. So if you didn't do, for example, an entry or exit survey, or if you didn't let her know when your exam was, or if you're like, for example, behind schedule. So for example, we give you two 2 to 3 months for each certification that's in those training programs. So like if you're supposed to do your Security Plus within 2 months and it's been like 3 months and we haven't heard from you, then you would have gotten that email from me saying like, hey, you might be missing a enter your exit survey, you might be missing communication from Kwana, maybe she hasn't heard from you, maybe you took your exam and didn't provide us with an update. Like all those things we need to be communicated so that we can make sure that to keep them moving within the programs. And for some people, it's just as simple as, hey, did you do the entry survey for your program? Did you do the exit survey once you finished it and passed your exam? Things of that nature. So she sent out specific emails to everybody that was in each category. So you should have gotten those. And then I sent out for the people who did not respond to the emails that we sent out earlier in the week, I sent out another email saying, hey, you've got 48 hours to respond, or you're going to be removed from the programs. But the people who are in the programs know like, hey, this is what you're supposed to be doing. You've got a timeline. You're supposed to be communicating that those are the requirements for participating in those scholarship programs. So it's just basically like, hey, you can reach out to Kwana if you need to know what your specific situation is. But that's the best way to get that information.
Okay, cheers. Because I definitely did fill out the exit survey for Koana. So that's why I was wondering how come I was getting it, and I was wondering if it was a blanket thing. But like you said, I'll reach out to her individually and just ask her if there's anything that's I've missed. Yeah.
That works perfectly.
Thank you.
Anybody, not a problem. Anybody else have, or anybody have any other thoughts about what we can improve on? We take this very seriously because we want to be able to offer things that you guys want to be able to see. And we, the things that you guys are like, we don't care about this too much, we don't need to be offering those. So, that's why we use these town halls as a way for us to be able to get feedback. Also, just a reminder, if you have not completed the survey, that there is a survey. And we're going to give out, I'll give you a couple of minutes. And when I get to the next slide, I'll pull another number and I'll give out a CompTIA certification for the next winner. So if you have not submitted your survey, enter your number, pick a random number between 1 and 50, and that's how you'll get selected. The closest person that's closest to my number without going over will win. All right, so what do we need from you? BGH is a nonprofit, so all of the people who bring you the events, the training, et cetera, are volunteers, and we need more volunteers. We've got a bunch of positions open. Kiana, who is in the room, she is our Chief People Officer, and she is responsible for volunteers. So if you are interested in volunteering, you can reach out to her. She can let you know what positions we have open. We need social media content. So we've got blogs and we need blogs and website developers, managers, trainers, things of that nature. We have a position open for a social media manager currently, as well as various positions throughout our organization. So, and I also want to mention that if you're a volunteer who leads a study group, we can pay for your voucher. So, we're the brave amongst you. And that's for like CompTIA certifications or, reasonably priced. This is not like, hey, you do a study group for like SANS, which is like, $18,000 or whatever that is, right? So it needs to be a reasonably priced certification. But yes, a lot of our volunteers get certifications or swag or whatever for, helping us to be able to offer various things. And then also volunteers who lead workshops get free swag and access to exclusive member benefits. So some of the things that folks have gotten in the past included OSCP vouchers, CompTIA vouchers, swag, pain trading, and then also the opportunity to go to conferences, which are amazing for networking opportunities. All right, so with that being said, I will pull up the next number who will win a CompTIA voucher. And that number is 50. So the person who came closest to 50 without going over. And that person is number 46. Let me see who that is. Oh, congratulations. So email me, let me know which voucher you would like. Yeah, we have a 46, and that was the closest to 50, and that was I don't want to butcher this, but it looks like the email starts with PRA. All right, so all right. With that being said, we'll go on to the next slide. If my mouse decides it wants to start working. Ooh. All right, so what do you need from us? So this is where you say, hey, like, hey, I'd like training programs for this, or I'd like study groups for this, or this is, you know, what's next on my roadmap, and I'd like to see more of this. So any recommendations as far as like things that you'd like to see more of, or partnerships that you'd like us to do, or discounts, whatever it is that you need, this is your opportunity to shoot your shot. And we will work on bringing these things in the new year. So anyone have any ideas or thoughts on programming that we could bring?
Yeah, and like sorry, networking, like partnership with Cisco, or also network security, like partnership with Fortinet, or let's say one of the other top network security vendors, perhaps
So
Checkpoint.
I heard Cisco, Fortinet, and Checkpoint, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Eustace, I think you had thoughts.
Yeah, I was just going to say on the AI kind of area to, you know, get something that
Okay.
introduces us to AI, because it's quite a useful thing to help, you know. With everything cybersecurity, I found it quite helpful. And again, you know, people, you know, doing things like prompt engineering, knowing how you would question a large language model, you know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Love it. Other ideas?
Yeah, another thing I was thinking is even like projects where, you know, you either, I don't know, if we could build something where you all again see sort of from conception, from the beginning, how you would build something, or, and again, it's going back to what I said, knowing what things are like in the real world.
Okay.
Yeah, the only reason I bring this up because like I do kind of coding, and I've done a lot of the theory, and then I work with it, and it's totally different. And you know, you can give, you know, the insights and sort of fast track you into doing this instead of, you know, wasting times on unnecessary things when, you know, there's a quicker route. Yeah, and it would help, you know, with your interviews and, you know, knowing the subject matter.
All right, so putting together like portfolios.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then I see in the chat also destination certification, CCSP, and then altered security certifications, and then Juniper networks. Anybody else have anything that they want, any shots that they want us to shoot, or areas that you'd like to see more content for? OSCP. I promise you guys I've been trying. They're not trying to hear me, but I will keep shooting shots.
What about a partnership with Hack the Box Academy?
Oh, Hack the Box. Okay, that's a good idea. Specifically the academy. Small sessions for training showing how to use software is necessary for different programs. Okay. Trainings. Anyone else have anything that they'd like to see? Going once, going twice. So otherwise, home labs. Okay. CISSP. Pwned labs.
Tanisha, another thing I was going to ask, you know, regarding sort of the sort of successes, you know, people who've gone on from BGH and gone on to get jobs. Do you have that sort of data, or are you going to come onto that next or later on to mention that?
So we do have those situations. I don't know that it's necessarily written down in terms of their stories, but that's
Okay.
something we can definitely take a look at.
Okay. Cheers.
Workshop on how to leverage social media on how to brand and network. Love it. Leveraging. Anyone else? All right, so that is the last that I have. I will open business intelligence and data analytics. Data analytics. Entrepreneur channel. Okay, I love it. Partnering with places like Europe and CyberUp, do job placements, provide the training, and then they can say, do you have companies that would be interested in our students? Okay, I love it. So CyberUp and Europe. For job placement. The other thing that I was going to say is that we were looking to work on like doing some like apprenticeship type projects where we would partner with the companies to do like work. Would folks be interested in anything like that? Getting some real life work experience? Yes. Okay. Good to know. Oh, lots of yes.
Yeah, definitely. Would that be in the States though?
It will be virtual. So I don't
Oh,
know if
cool.
they have any restrictions on the people who could participate, but I would definitely ask that question.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome. All right. So I will stop recording and I will then open it up for any comments that folks maybe don't want broadcasted, and then we will go from there. Let's stop.